Hi guys, today's video I am on a platform. Every time I get on the tube I see so many women doing their makeup on it and I'm just thinking, why haven't I done that? Because I would save myself so much time. So I'm doing it today and I'm taking you guys with me. I've got everything I need in this makeup bag. Obviously we've gone for the bare minimum. So hopefully I'm going to get full face at this lot. Need to make sure I get comfortable before we start, guys. Right, getting my makeup out. I like to start with my base, so for this I'm going to be using Revlon's Instafix foundation and I'm going to be using shade 140 Nude. It's so small, easy to use, compact. It also has SPF 20, which is perfect, and guys, it has light filtering technology, which leaves me with a photo ready finish every time. I'm just going to basically apply this all over my face. It's so weird doing it on tube. It's literally so smooth and silky, guys. It doesn't drag on my face at all. Blends into my face really easily, which is what you need because you don't want to spend ages blending when you're on the bloody tube. Look how easy that is to blend, guys. Now I'm going to use shade 120, which is called Vanilla, to actually conceal under my eyes because this foundation comes in like 9 shades and I'm even going to use a darker shade to contour later on. I think what's good about this as well is I don't need to worry about different applicators because that is just so annoying if you're on the tube and you're in a rush. The last thing you want to do is rummage through your makeup bag trying to find everything that you need. I've literally bought one brush with me and I'm actually going to use that for numerous things. Imagine dropping a brush or a sponge or something on the floor and then having to pick it up and use it. That's gross. That's concealer done. Now to sculpt my face, I'm going to take shade 190 Caramel and we're going to do this so subtly, guys. Although I am doing my makeup on the tube, I still want to look like I would if I'd taken my time at home, you know? How's that for a flawless base so far? Okay guys, for a pop of colour, I'm going to take Instafix Blush. This is in shade Berry Kiss 320. This is just going to give me a bit of life into those cheeks. I think I'll put a little bit of blush on my nose as well. Why not? Everything is very lightweight and natural, which I think is perfect for every day. By the way, you can get all Instafix foundations at all Boots and Superdrug stores. Now we're going to add some Instafix highlight for a glow all over my face. This is in shade 200 Pink Light. I'm literally just going to strobe this along my cheekbones. Can you see that instant highlight, guys? Oh, we also need to do the Cupid's bow. I'm also going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. Okay, and then don't forget to actually blend it in. Otherwise you look like you've got a massive stripe across your face. You don't want that. It needs to blend so it looks like it's your skin, ladies. Okay, now to set some of my concealer and foundation from earlier, I'm literally just going to take some of this compact powder, dust it off because we're going to use it very lightly. I'm literally just going to dab that very gently under my eyes. I'm using Revlon's blusher brush, but I just feel like it's actually totally easy to use it for a bit of everything, to be fair. So also just going to powder the T-zone area because I get quite oily there. It's time for the brows, which I think could be one of the hardest things to do. For this I'm going to be using Revlon's Color Stay brow pencil, which is shade on one side and a brush on the other. It's angled to one side and it's also a bit rounded, so it makes the application a lot easier. This is really pigmented, guys, so go lightly. Okay, now to blend with the other side, which is the brush. One thing I forgot to do, after a cream contour that we did earlier with the Instafix in a darker shade, I like to get a Revlon bronzer, and this is number 12, Bronzilla Bronzette. And what's handy about it is there's a tiny little mirror and a tiny little contour brush, so I am literally going to use that to almost to set that cream contour from earlier and give me a bit more of a defined look. Also, if you wanted to contour your nose on the go, really I should have used this rather than my finger to blend that cream contour with earlier. Guys, sometimes you get lucky and the tube stopped for a while, so I'm going to get a head start and start on my eyes. I'm going to be using Revlon's Photo Ready Quad Palette, and this is in 501 Metropolitan. That's quite funny because we're on the Met line over here in London as well. It's really easy to use. There's actually some instructions on the back if you're totally clueless, but I'm going to use my initiative and I'm going to go ahead and get the light pink shimmer shade and just put it on my lids. And then I'm actually going to get the applicators that come with it, and I'm going to go for the really dark brown shade over here. Just put it along the outer edges of my eye, almost like a winged liner, and bringing it up into my crease ever so slightly. Okay, then I'm going to take the same dark shade and put it along my lower lash line. If you get a bit messy like I have slightly, if you haven't noticed, then don't worry, but I have, then what you can do is go back to the Instafix foundation and just use it very easily to do any touch up or clean up. Blending with your wonderful fingers again. Another good tip is to grab the eyeshadow applicators because they give you two, and if you haven't used one, then you can use the end of it to dab into your Instafix foundation and do any touch-ups with ease. Now I need to do my mascara, and for this I'm going to use Revlon's Ultimate All-in-One. Nobody's got time in the morning to figure out what kind of eyelashes you want, so if you just grab the All-in-One, then you'll make sure you've got every kind of lash. Look how small the applicator is as well to get right in all the nitty-gritty, and when you're on a moving tube it means you're less likely to get mascara everywhere. Okay, wish me luck. Guys, I'm going to leave my bottom lashes mascara free because that gives the illusion that your top lashes are way longer than they are. Okay guys, on to lips. For lips I'm going to be using these lip crayons from Revlon's Color Stay range, and these are Lacquer Balms. I'm going to be using shade 140 and shade 105 Demure and Koi. Okay, I'm going to start off with Koi very softly, and I'm going to finish with Demure to fill in the inside of my lips. Smack them together for that finished feminine pout. And that's it, guys. I am ready for a little selfie session before I get off. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Till next time, bye!